Parental discretion advised.
Hi, and welcome back to What a Story. Today's guest is a friend of mine from Hamilton.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, you're Dave. I'm
Yeah,
Blind Dave, and I've been doing comedy for almost 3 years now.
that's cool. What got you into it?
Honestly, my whole life people told me I was funny, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I took one of those classes and then just fell in love. It's just a fun thing to do, and
That's
meeting
cool.
comics is like my favorite. Yeah,
Oh, for now, because you still have hopes and dreams. Wait till those get crushed.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel that. I've heard that.
Yeah, and so you live in Hamilton, and how you liking
I
that?
do. I do. I can't see so well, so it's not as bad as people say. I would imagine, but there's always a fun story to tell, right?
Yeah, as long as you can't see the chaos, you don't notice the chaos.
That's it. Like it's not there, you can't see it.
Yeah,
You can hear it though. That's the problem. You can hear it.
that's cool. So, Dave, you have a story. What's your story?
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you guys a story about a hospital visit. I broke the shit out of my leg. It's a little bit of backstory, but I broke the shit out of my leg in bed. That sounds way more exciting than it was, but I was in bed alone. Yep, had an issue, fell out, and broke the shit out of my leg. So went to the hospital. Had to have a metal rod put into my leg, and that was that. But it was mid-COVID, so it was 2021, just the beginning of the year. And we were back in that time where if you were going to the hospital, you had to wear a mask. So I walked into the waiting room. This was after I broke my leg, after I had the surgery. And I was waiting to see the doctor. And obviously walked by, everybody was there, and they all saw me walk by with my cane, sat down, and was waiting. And then a lady came out of the back. I say lady very loosely. And she was told to, oh, please put your mask back on by the receptionist. And that's when I guess she was called a bitch or something. I don't know. But she flipped out. And I let it go for a bit. But at the fourth F bomb that she dropped, I was like, all right, that's enough. There's old people in this room. I got to say something. So I said to her, hey, calm down. There's no need to swear that much. And she said, well, she's showing me disrespect. And I said, the only one showing disrespect is you. And that's when she turned to me. I'm assuming, I couldn't really tell for sure because I'm blind again. But she said, she turned around and she said, fix your fucking eye. And I thought two things immediately. First, I was like, oh shit, there's an audible oh, because everybody in the room knew that I was blind, but she didn't. And the second thing I thought was, bitch, how you know that's not why I'm here? I'm in a fucking hospital. And then I also thought real quick, I probably bit off more than I can chew. But I came out with my usual response when people are yelling at me and saying stupid stuff. I said, I can't. I'm blind. And usually that shuts people up. But this time it didn't work. Because she, without missing a beat, said, oh my God, Captain Handicap here is trying to save the world. And I was like, oh shit. Two things came to my mind again. First, Captain Handicap? And second, has this bitch never heard of Daredevil? But then, as she continued to yell at me, finally security came in to walk her out because she was causing a scene. And that's when she looked at me and said, well, again, I say looked at me, but I can't see her face. And said, so, no, she said, you're just mad because you're fucking racist. And that's when I realized she was black. I didn't know before that. And then I just said, I don't know how that makes sense to you because I'm blind. I couldn't tell. And then as she was being dragged out by security, she was screaming and yelling about how everybody was a piece of garbage and work. And that was my story.
Hey, that that's interesting. That is extremely interesting because of
I,
all
I will
things.
say,
What
oh,
will you
sorry.
say?
I was just gonna say I called her a B word a few times. I got to make it clear. I'm not like a sexist or anything.
Yeah.
I do believe that women can do anything that a man tells her or gives her permission to do.
Okay, hate
I'm joking,
letters
y'all.
addressed to hate
I'm
emails
joking.
addressed to um,
Blind Dave at yeah. Go
Blind
ahead.
Dave. Dude, that was funny because Of all things, you don't see color because you don't see.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the funny thing. Yeah.
Oh, and what hospital was this in?
It was a Hamilton hospital, obviously, so not a great place. It's the one on Barton Street, so it's even worse. What's it called? The General Hospital.
Hamilton General, the place that cost me my leg.
Fair, fair. It, you walk in there, you know what you're going to get, though, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, if anybody wants to stalk you on social medias, what are your socials?
I'm Insta Blindo on Instagram, and I'm
Okay.
starting a TikTok now. We're calling it Blindo Vision.
Okay. That's cool.
No,
All right. Well,
it's,
Dave,
I'm out
thanks
there.
for sharing your story. And I will
Dave, thanks
see
so much for
you.
your time.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for your time, man. Thank you for sharing your story. And I will see you around the scene.
You got to show off that you're going to see me. Thanks a lot, bro.
No problem. Bye bye.
What's up, Winnipeg? All right, I know what you're all thinking. I'm much more impressed with Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowls now that I know he's blind. I know we look a lot alike, but no, I'm not him. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I might have some sniffles during the show. I woke up this morning and my allergies were really bugging me. It's not COVID, don't worry. But I decided to take some antihistamines. And I realized while I was taking them that they're not really set up for the blind. I know y'all are thinking all the side effects are listed on the side, but I'm blind, which makes me basically illiterate. I'm thinking maybe a little button that will tell us what they say or what the side effects were would be nice. Because, man, I took my pill and my allergies are still bugging me, and I've had an erection that just won't fucking quit.